The local Thais that work for him brag about how their women take care of them.
Why do successful black men always date white or Asian women?
A lot of times when men get some money, black men to be exact, they want a woman that's going to be submissive.
Now you have these other races of women who they don't genuinely care about a black man as much as the ebony woman of his own race.
The black from America, you like?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? It's just like a vibe, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
I wanna try foreigner.
But she's you just like black guys.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I don't know, it feels like sexier more than white color.
Okay. Okay. Like, do you have like nationality in black guys you like?
American, maybe.
Oh,
She just said she likes you, black men. American black guys. I didn't doctor anything. It was clear as day. You heard her. You heard her. Let's continue.
okay. Afro-American. Okay. Okay. The black from America you like?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know.
It's just like a vibe, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Did you have before any bad experience with foreigner or falang?
Never.
Never. Like never in the street or
You're making a good impression.
relationship, never.
Never.
Wow.
Mm.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. So what do you think about the foreigner they go Phuket for the bar girls?
For the bad girls,
Yeah. What do you think about that?
sometimes they maybe feel too lonely, so they want.
Woo!
the
She's
energy.
understanding.
Yeah, but just don't cheat.
Wow. She says sometimes they feel, sometimes you get a little lonely. She understands you, black man. And not just the black man, the white man, but she says she like the black man. She understands you. Sometimes guys go to Phuket, guys go to Pattaya, guys indulge in a nonsense. She's not judging. She's not coming on like American woman and say, oh yeah, all these passport guy come out here. And then that passport bro is doing, yeah, they come out here and just get with the woman. She didn't say that. What does that mean? She'll probably give one of those guys a chance. That she'll say the guy was feeling a little bit lonely. Don't cheat though. So if you with me, don't do it no more. I like what she said.
And some American boy.
American boy. Okay. How was
She
it
was with
the
American boy
Oh,
before.
good.
That's what she
Good
said.
also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What did you like about him?
Like personality.
Personality,
Like,
okay.
he liked to study. He liked to like work. Like improve himself.
All right, so I can tell what happened. She got with a black man before. I love you, black man. She got with a black man. And he turned out. She turned out on black men. Guys are doing it in all cultures. Look at it. Look at that sparkle in her eyes. She was turned out. And also, not just by the sex. What did she say? She liked the way he's hardworking. Studies all the time. Listen to her talk now.
Like that. Yeah.
If I ask you, did you prefer like Thai or foreigner for boyfriend?
For me,
Yeah.
if I broke up with this guy after that, I think I gotta find foreigner. Yeah.
Okay.
No animal Thai.
Okay, interesting. Why?
I just wanna try something new because like
Mm.
I met my first boyfriend is Thai and second is Thai, so I wanna try foreigner.
But she's
Mm.
fresh.
Exactly.
Okay, you want to see how it's like to be with a foreigner.
Yeah, maybe like Asian. I don't know.
Asian, okay.
Yeah.
Like what? Chinese, Korean?
No Chinese, no Korean.
Why?
No, I know a lot of Chinese and Korean, so maybe. not.
Yeah.
Mm.
And playboys too.
But if you have to pick one nationality in Asia,
Singapore.
Singapore, okay. 40,
Yeah.
okay. Why you like old guys?
I don't know, just more attractive.
More attractive. Like what? Like Christian Grey?
Like a little bit of beard.
Okay, you like beard? Okay. Do you have a
All right, so she wants a black guy. She wants someone in their 40s. I look at my demographics and I see She's talking to you, black man. Most of you guys are around 40, 50 years old. And why does she want somebody that age? She's not thinking like modern women. Oh, I want a guy, they be 29. I want a guy like 35 that makes 100,000, or 33 that makes 100,000. Nothing like that, right? She just wants security. That's it. She just wants to know she's secure. No, she's with someone that has a job or is retired. Because most likely in your 40s, he's retired. That's all she's concerned about. Looks like a win to me.
Have an example, like to show us, like maybe famous one.
I
We know.
forgot his name. He's a football player.
Ronaldo.
No, like
Messi.
the old guy. He have a daughter already. David Beckham, right?
Oh, Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beckham. Yeah. of
Yeah,
course.
that guy.
Okay, Beckham. So you like English guy?
I don't know.
Is UK Beckham?
Really?
Yeah, from UK.
Like daddy white.
Yeah. Okay. You like tattoo?
Yeah, I like tattoo.
Do you have tattoo too?
Yeah, I have tattoo.
How many?
4.
Okay. You want to do more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So max age is 40, but like 50 too much?
It's not too much if he's a good guy and if we don't have like a little bit problem together about like the kid.
She just named, and I don't know this guy. I didn't tell her to do that. She just named my demographic. Maybe 50. That's okay. As long as there's no problems with him. In the US, getting with a woman her age, what is she? 22, 21? Issues. 30 old man. On this side of the world, oh, I like older guys more.
I love black men. I love you.
Responsible, but she's saying sexy. She's calling you sexy, black man. She thinks black men is sexy. That's all I need to say.
They're all about your money. Really. I got these poorly thought out comments all the time and they drive me crazy. Let me tell you these 3 things. First, these type of people are everywhere. It's not a Thai woman thing, so please stop with the stereotype. Number 2, in case you don't know, relationship works both ways, so you will find what you are looking for. Number 3, I'm not saying that this kind of relationship is wrong, but own it and don't play a victim. It's pathetic. I'm Thai, born and raised in Thailand, and most of the girls that I know are self-made, entrepreneurial, smart, and independent. So when you comment something like that, it tells a lot about you, remember.
Yeah, it's true. And the same thing about the Philippines. But it happens. I've even seen it happen with men. They get used by the wrong Filipino or wrong Thai girl and they blame it on all. But there are a lot. And you can say they're sort of independent, but not that same independent mindset as the West. Way different. They want to get ahead, but it's not the same. They still cherish their men. Like that girl right here will still cherish her man. She's cute too. As she said, it tells a lot about you when you look at somebody like that. Like, it's a big population. It's going to be scammers and everyone. Something bad is going to happen. You can't blame it on all Thai. Just like when something bad happens with black people, the same thing. I want to let that be known to anyone watching me from around the world. If something happens with a black person, it's not all black people. Write that down in your book. Write that down.
In Thailand, where I used to live for a long time, the locals, like local Thai people, but not, there's different hierarchies and whatever. The local people, because my friend owns a factory and he said that the local Thais that work for him brag about how their women take care of them.
That's interesting.
So
This is the way.
yeah, and then you wonder why Thai women love getting together with these older white men. Because for once in their life, like, they don't have to take care of someone. And also cheating on them, because that's part of the culture too.
You heard that? You heard it here first. And I can tell you this. That happens in Thailand, also in the Philippines. The cultures are very similar. I don't know why Thailand goes back and forth with beef all the time, but it's pretty much similar. I mean, of course, in the Philippines, it's more marriage material, but it's still similar. It's you find women that are marriage material, wifey material in Thailand as well, right? But the same thing, that culture, also the Philippines. They have an issue with their men using them and getting with other women, and it happens with the young guys. Some older too, but this happens, and so that's why it's okay for them to get with older men. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna take care of me, and you're thinking it's cheaper to keep it. That's how you feel when you come over here." Because I'll be honest, I couldn't be a full provider in the U.S. Well, I was in a matrix of my mindset. That's real, guys. When you're out there, your mind is cloudy, and you always thinking about problems nonstop. Since I've been free, my mind started expanding, And also, I gotta say this: for anybody out there that wants to make an income online, I can definitely help. Definitely stay tuned very soon, because very soon I'm going to have an online community where you guys can join and we can talk back and forth, and all of us, we can give advice, different things. So stay tuned for that.
My diamonds, my TikToker, Sheila True Love. Why do successful black men always date white or Asian women?
I want something feminine and delicate.
Let's talk about that. Let's listen to what this young man has to say. And I definitely understand where he's coming from. At the same time, I definitely have a very strong rebuttal.
Me up in the DM and they ask me, why is it that successful black men always date white women or oriental women when they get some money? Well, I'm attempt to answer this the best way I know how, just by keeping it all the way 1,000. See, a lot of times when men get some money, black men to be exact, they want a woman that's going to be submissive, that's going to actually do what they say, and a woman that's going to just be there to support every decision they make. Asian women, white women are very subtle, very submissive, very easy to deal with. They haven't came up the way black women have came up. You're going to deal with some kickback. They're not just going to do whatever you say just because you're making the bread and butter. When a
Sounds about right.
man get power, and when he feels like he's on top of his game, he's on top of the world, and he got some money, you can't tell him nothing. His ego's to the roof. The white woman might deal with that type of she just happy to have a black man. She feel like she got her a token nigga. So she's going to follow his lead and do whatever he says, because they just happy to have a black man by their side. Black women, they've been dealing with our bull years. So when we get some money and we start to act a certain type of way and be demanding, they not gonna put up with that. That's why it's always that combative type of relationship with the black man and the black woman, man. The black man been suppressed all his life. The black woman has been suppressed all her life. It's passed down to their generation and their bloodline. We don't want to feel oppressed in our relationship. Instead of him trying to figure out and deal with the black woman and communicate with her on a certain level, he say forget that and get him a white woman and keep it moving. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. It is what it is. They grown ass adults. They can do what they please.
Let me come at it like this. Anytime someone loves you, genuinely love you, and care about you, they're going to try to lead you or encourage you in the right path. Now, you have these other races of women who they don't genuinely care about a black man as much as the ebony woman of his own race.
Are you sure about that?
Why do you think black men are so strong? They had strong mothers, women, who worked like a dog to make their sons strong. I could get emotional on this. For you to choose this woman over here to tear down your own race and your own nation of women so you could glorify this other race and this other nation because she's willing to be a lapdog, a brown noser. She don't really care about you. That's insanity.
I wonder why they left.
You have a lot of ebony women who are very submissive. There's no...
Seriously, guys, that's what it is. All my life, I had to fight and minute out of it. It came to a head.
There's no woman on this planet who's as submissive as an African woman. You know why they don't want the African woman? Her skin tone is not the right tone. So don't sit up here and say that it's because of their being submissive and supportive of their men. Oh, no, baby.
Look how you sound.
My roommate,
Very manly.
was African. I looked at her friends. I look at those gnarly movies. Those women be kind of pissing me off because they be putting up with way too much when it comes to bad behavior, men cheating on them, men abusing them. And these are all black women, ebony women, women of color, sweetheart. So don't come at me with that it's because of the submissive thing. That's not it. It's because society has you brainwashed to think that light skin, pale skin is better than brown, dark, or black skin. That's what it all boils down to. Now, I recall looking at Soft White Underbelly, and they were interviewing 304s.
You know, the crazy thing with her, she doesn't hear the masculinity in her tone. She sounds and looks like a man. She looks like a drag queen right now. Am I the only one that looking at her like that? She look like a man. What's that? That's from what is that from? Rush Hour. Rush Hour. That's from Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and my man Smoker. What's his name again? I forgot his name, but she looking like a man. That's her.
And they was talking to the pimps, and the pimps said they prefer to have Asian women and Caucasian women because they're easier to dominate, control, and they're easier to abuse. A woman of color is not having any of it. No. You can't truly love anyone until you love yourself. And I can tell your level of self-esteem based on what you're willing to put up with. You see, when you do studies and research have shown that black women have the highest self-esteem out of all other races of women. We have the healthiest self-esteem.
Run.
They also interviewed several billionaires. Go on Google and type in black women are for grown-ups, billionaires. Just Google it.
Oh, she's bugging. Black
women are for grown-ups. No, we don't want to be your princess. We're the queen.
No. Black women they get with boys, right? Boys that can control most of the time. And they do that because the self-esteem is here. She got it backwards, but this is sad. This is sad that she's talking so strongly and she's wrong. All she's doing is fighting and she's dead wrong. It shows you how far we're coming, but still a lot of people are behind.
I would like some opinions on communicating on dating apps and like communicating either via those apps or by texting early on in the dating stage, like before you've even met with this person or even after like 1 or 2 dates, because I like to make sure that I'm very clear about what I am willing to do and what I'm not willing to do, as far as communications, like how many times they can expect to hear from me or the average response time that I might have. And I try to be clear about that because I work really long hours and my workplace does not allow for personal texting and phone calls while on the clock, which I think is very reasonable. And so from the hours that I'm at work, like probably won't hear from me unless it's on my lunch break, or if I have my phone in my pocket and I'm in the bathroom. Like those are going to be the only times that you hear from me while I'm at work. And so when I make this very clear to people, when I tell them, hey, like I only check the app a couple of times a day because it's before I go to work and usually after I get home from work that I'm checking it. And so like even if you have my phone number, like it's going to be the same concept because I don't do personal texts and calls while I'm at work unless it's like really needed or if I'm, like I said, on my lunch break or in the bathroom and I have my phone. So I don't know what's getting missed in communication, but when I am very, very clear about what I am able to do, it gets taken as I'm not interested. And that's not always the case, but having somebody come back with that response immediately makes me not interested. And I don't know, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong by being very clear about what I'm able to offer? Or are other people's expectations just way too high at that initial, like, haven't even met yet stage? Like, I don't know, am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I need to know But at the same time, like, I can't text while I'm at work all day long. So I just try to be clear about that up front so that they're not having their expectations unmet. But also, like, I think those are unrealistic expectations if you expect me to be able to text you all day long every single day. Like, that's just not realistic. So I just need some different perspectives on that. So let me know what you think.
Well, what happened is you're dating in the West, and with women and with men, it's horrible for both genders because regular guys are not talking, and then you got the Chads and Tyrones talking, so that's what makes it super horrible. And maybe she got a regular guy who's clingy. It sounds like it. She got a regular normal guy. She seems like a regular normal woman. You don't see a pound of makeup on. I would like to say she gets the right guy, she has a chance. I can't shun her. I can't just throw dirt on her name. She's made a point. She's right. The guy has nothing to do. Maybe he doesn't have a job. That's what it sounds like to me. What are you doing all day talking? I get it when girls say, I don't want a man that's sitting around all day waiting to speak to me. Like, yeah, that's off. So I say find another guy, but it's hard. It's hard for all, especially for women. Because the guys I know who are good guys are not dating the West.
Oh, here we go again.
So, y'all help me understand. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe y'all can help me. Here I go being nosy. I gotta learn how to mind my business. I gotta learn how to mind my business. Okay. Help me understand. When a guy says that he wants to pursue whatever that means or have something with you, and he's calling and you're trying to get into the communication thing with him also, okay? But why is it when we start calling back, they stop?
Yeah, you made me laugh too.
I don't understand. I don't know. I'm probably not making sense.
Welcome to the new world.
You making sense.
I'm still trying to figure this thing out. 45, and I still don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on. But, like, why start calling me and then the minute I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me try something. Let me call him.
And then he pulls back. That's what's going on. Men in the West, men get caught up with playing the game, right? So what men do is he has to pull away because he was calling. He has to show he's not that interested. So now also you got guys who love bomb and then back off. It's a lot of games in the West. And what's wrong is it needs to go back to the basics. But in order for it to go back to the basics, ladies have to start acting how they did in the 40s and 50s. You notice then, right? You see the black and white photos. All those girls were wearing dresses. They were homemakers. Yes, I know, woman. We're not going back there. My body, my choice. And that's what the problem is. Women have become too independent. When you leave outside, everything is back to the 40s and 50s. And these ladies don't understand. They're still getting on the internet to this day. shaming passport bros. It makes no sense. I showed videos like 2 days ago. I saw videos from a week ago. I see videos from a month ago. And they're all talking about the same thing. It's like men have figured it out. We realize we have to go back to the basics, back to square one. You got to find people that follow like how they did in the Bible. Straight up. Because there are a few women in the West. I've been reacting to them. Last week, I reacted to a bunch of them. Because those were the last good women left. And then you have some women that you see speaking on TikTok. They're decent. They understand it. They understand what's happening. Like in the past, I even saw a woman speaking on passport bros. They don't do anymore. They realized what the issue was. I saw a lot of them turn the other cheek and said, wait a minute, no. These women are trash. They realized. Then they got to see more of us and said, wait a minute, these guys is going over there getting married. These guys is, yeah, guys are doing that. And people are seeing it. That's a good thing. You got people that are lying about us, but people are seeing us and going, they're not the problem. It's not them. But then men are pointing out the problem and showing it, and you see video after video after video. That's why I still react to regular videos, because it's showing everything. It's kind of like, that's my portfolio for guys to say, okay, Jay, I need to get over to the Philippines. Seriously, that's my portfolio. And everyone uses the same portfolio. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. Be sure to subscribe. Also, be on the lookout. I have a community coming soon. You guys can join. It's going to be very interactive. But other than that, peace out. Be safe out there. See you next video.